Hi, this is Michael Rickety, updating for all you people in Internet Land again on this Tuesday, June 24th, 2008. It's been a little while since I've gone on here again. Things were definitely crazy. Led to me almost going completely nuts. So it'd be why there has been a long space in between me having another update and whatnot. But now that I've finally had some time to sit down and, not try and jump out a window, I figured it'd be a good time to give you an update. Why was I busy? Well, I decided to do something very crazy. And last September, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but I got involved with the local, the prefectural group of exchange teachers that teach English like myself. They get together every year and do musicals, so I got involved with that. And originally I was only the costume designer for the show, and then I did something silly and I auditioned and I got a part. So the show we did was Oklahoma, and I did the part of Will Parker, who is kind of like, there's two kind of main love triangles in the show. There's the serious dramatic love triangle that everyone's like and then there's the comedic one, and I was one of the people in the comedic one. It was pretty interesting, but that kept me busy, so I was sewing all the costumes, plus learning my lines, plus singing, plus dancing, plus all that lovely stuff. So it kind of led to me getting a little bit crazy, and on top of that, crazy busy. So that's over. We had our shows were on April 26th was our first show, and it was two shows, a matinee and then an evening show. And then we had another evening show on May 24th, and then our last show was on May 31st. Cool things that happened because of it. I got in the newspaper, the prefectural newspaper, and it lists me by name. So that's really cool. I got a bunch of people that I know to come see the show, which was nice. And I've got pictures. These are some pictures a friend printed off for me. So you get to see me looking silly. That's me. The guy in the green shirt with the hat there. Let's see if I can find a better one here. Here's me singing and looking silly. There's my love interest. Her name is Ado Annie. And there's me, Will Parker, making a big note and with my mouth going, oh, making a big sound. And there's me in the Oklahoma number with my lovely Ado Annie kicking her leg out with her big massive skirt. So those are just some pictures for you guys. I'm hopefully gonna upload them. I now have a scanner, yay. More on that later, but that's pretty much what that was. So that took up a lot of my time. I was really busy, not only doing rehearsals on weekends, but having to set up theaters, just everything that goes on with putting on a show. And so thankfully that's over, so I got a little piece of my sanity back. And then not 2-3 days later, after the show ended and me with bazillion costumes, I don't know if you remember, but over here there's just massive costume rack with all these costumes on it. My parents came. Well, it was my dad and my brother came to visit me for 2 weeks, which was really cool. For the longest time I tried to explain Japan to people, and they really don't get why I like it here. It's like, it's Japan, why is it so cool? And I think, the only way to get people to understand why I find it so cool is to actually come here. I mean, now that I live here and I've been here for a while, it's like, Japan's just like any other country. There's some things that are good about it, some things that are bad about it. Don't get me wrong, I like to gripe about shit, and if you've talked to me for any length of time, I have a list of gripes this long. But There's a lot of cool things about the country that I enjoy, a lot of freedoms that I can enjoy here that I can't enjoy back home. So um, it's really hard to kind of explain it unless you're here, because there's so much cool stuff to see. So I got to see them. They came here, massive seat sale on Air Canada, and they came and stayed for 2 weeks. We toured around Hokkaido for the first week and a half, and for the last couple of days we went down to Tokyo and showed them around only Tokyo for 1 day, because we were pretty bagged. It was for the 2 weeks that they were here, or the week and a half or whatever it was every day we were doing something. We went to Otaru, which is this lovely kind of seaport town. It has lots and lots of stuff there. We went to Shakotan, which is this huge peninsula, but it has like fishing villages, and it's famous for its sea urchins, beautiful water, beautiful food, beautiful hot springs. Just, it was really awesome. Went around Sapporo for a bit, took them a whole bunch of different places. When we got to Tokyo, went to Asakusa, which is a personal favorite of mine. It has a large temple, Sensoji, huge Buddhist temple that's there. Also Ikebukuro, which is Sunshine City, which is a huge complex. Just has anything and everything. It has an aquarium and what's it called again? Like constellation things. I can't even speak today. I'm forgetting English. I'm sorry. I've had a long day teaching. The place, planetarium, there, that's the word I was looking for. A full theater, like all in this one really space age, cool looking building that's blue. I've been there before, so if you've seen my pictures, you can see it on there. Also, we went to Shibuya, so I could show them the largest pedestrian intersection in the world, which they were like, yeah, which was pretty much my, whatchamacallit, my thoughts exactly when I first saw it. It was just like mind-blowing. It was like ants everywhere, looking from above. Also, while they were here, I took them to one of my classes, because I've been telling, I have an older brother and he's, 6'4", and everyone's like, what? You're so tall, how can he be taller? And then they saw and they're like, oh my god. So it was really funny. I got to show them what it's like in the classroom, so they could see what I do, and that was pretty cool. So that was basically that, and then that brings us up to today. They left on the 17th, so that's like exactly a week ago. I came back on the 15th, so it's just been like getting back to the grindstone, getting everything, kind of getting all my things in order, because summer holidays comes up the end of next month, and then I'm off for a month. So just kind of gotta make sure I get everything lined up and get all my ducks in a row, as it were. Last thing I was gonna talk about was really my life, I guess. That's basically been my life. School kind of ended and started without much fuss. I mean, the end of the school year is halfway through March, and the new school year starts on April 1st, so I mean, it just seems like, oh, I got a month could like some time off in the middle, and that's it. It's no big deal. So now I'm teaching at my same schools again. I'm teaching at one less school than I was last year. So one of my schools has double its hours, which is pretty cool. And that's that, I guess. My life otherwise has been pretty mundane, other than the musical and my brother and my dad being here. I guess that's it, really. I do want to get into the school stuff, because it's kind of exciting, and it's kind of cool, and it's also my kind of bitching video. So I'll end it here. If you want to hear me bitching about the education system and the G8 Summit, which is being hosted here in Hokkaido in the next couple of weeks, tune into the next video. If not, well, I guess that's all for now. Feel free to comment, and send me cards, send me messages, anything, I just love to hear from you guys. Alright? See you in a bit. Bye!